Mr. Fuller, please get up and walk across the room.
No.
The catwalk test.
Have you ever considered yourself to be in love with another male? Answer the question.
Oh, God, this is so
Anything
painful.
else?
I'd fail. Hello, welcome to A Story Worth Telling, where we do gay shit. I feel like I haven't said that in a long time.
Damn
I
it.
just really needed to say that.
I know, you gotta get it out of your system.
I was just...
But also swearing in the first 30 seconds.
Well, last time it
Tendencies.
got quite a bit intense because we found out about McCarthy and that young guy and what they were going to do with that information, and then Cone got a bit crazy. And there's just a whole bunch of like, whoa.
Whoa! It's played this for all of our shows. So you know, if you started midway on any of them, then don't do that.
Yeah. And as
Watch
always,
them in sequence.
get your fan ready, maybe get some tissues ready, and a support buddy ready for any episode that you watch.
We're the right. I see. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're my support buddy, but I'm not your support buddy.
Who's my support buddy? You know, I back myself. Is this the office where they rip people's lives apart?
I think so.
Oh no.
Oh,
He looks deeply troubled. I don't have a good feeling about this.
No, neither do I. I think this
This is going to end in a...
yeah, I think so.
What a cheery way to start this episode. Imagine the psychology of the people doing that to another person. Being the cause of that.
But I don't think they would have even seen it as like their fault, which is really fucked up. And what's also fucked up is that we watch things as the gay community, and we were able to predict that man was going to take his life from that, which I find, because I feel like a lot of maybe other audiences that are like, you know, either not gay or don't really relate to LGBTQ issues would not expect that. But we were like, oh, that man's going to like throw himself in front of a vehicle, I imagine, because like I thought that's...
You just know, you can empathize, right?
Passionate about his left-wing politics as he was about McCarthy.
Wait, we're all together now?
Jerome. Hawk.
I don't lie about Marcus. Daddy.
Rocking the vibe. I'm not all about this. What's that pattern called? Is it plaid? Is that a plaid shirt?
Again, I'm talking about how hot they
I know,
are.
but I'm not
You're
about
looking
it.
at the pattern on their
I know.
shirt.
What happened to a good old vest, you know?
Go fuck yourself, my friend.
Watch your fucking language in my house.
Ooh. Oh.
Baby.
Hey, mama. Hasn't aged a day.
Oh my god, they're
As
still together! They're still together!
I had my doubts.
Oh, that is so refreshing to see and know, and they look so hot as well.
Freaking out a little bit.
I am freaking out a little bit. I think it's because I'm just so glad that a gay couple is still together in this show.
Yeah, but I think Marcus was arguably more kind of extreme in his...
I agree, which I find really interesting in the kind of like contrast. Especially after the last episode when we saw the whole club incident. And then... But it just goes to show that like you can't always expect individuals to follow certain routes just because of like how they're, you know, interpreting certain experiences in their life at certain times.
People can change.
And people can change hugely.
I'm in total remission.
Liar.
Are you dying of AIDS?
Oh, no, I do not have
Wait, is that...
Come on.
You know what?
facet of my personality.
Even after all
my
this time.
aggressiveness, my toughness is totally incompatible with anything.
Oh, that is
that winds me up so much.
Especially after all that time, and they are like, you know, time has moved on, they've moved on, but to still see that person on television kind of speaking...
Peddling bullshit.
And like, on the one hand, not speaking for themselves because he's denying being homosexual, but also weirdly speaking for their community in a way that he's like also passing off AIDS like it's nothing to worry about. Like, that's toxic. Oh,
What a hideous jumper.
catastrophe.
I mean, Jesus.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go over all of the
Make a little
all of the
montage.
shows. That I'll either make a montage or I'll buy all of those clothes and make you wear them. Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Is Lucy home?
Congratulations on your
Right,
nuptials,
time to call in the
John.
beard.
Gina will make you very happy.
He's just at home like, fuck's sake, here we go again.
There are rumors of these two men being fairies.
There is a simple solution. Fire Roy.
If Mr. Cohn was truly dedicated to your cause, shouldn't he put aside any personal issue to protect it?
But I'd rather have a weekend in.
I'll come to New York. I'll go to that meeting with you. Go back to the Waldorf. You,
Keeping
me,
him on.
Brandy.
This is twisted.
I think he's trying to influence
Yeah,
him.
he's manipulating him. She literally brushed up superb just to
She
be a
looks
beard tonight.
fantastic.
She's like, I was waiting in this dress.
Here's the last one.
Wait, I didn't see it. I didn't. Where?
What about you think this one's good?
I feel like at this point even she knows.
That she's playing a game.
Like we know she knows in the future, right? And she's still playing the game.
Dude, what's in it for her, you know?
Well, this is what I mean. In a way, she's been an ally by sacrificing her needs to kind of like, I guess, kind of like protect him or meet his needs. I don't know. And that is ally to me. I feel like if you are knowing you are a beard and staying with them, ally.
I'm an ally.
Yeah.
Who's a better ally in this moment, Imogen or Lucy?
I mean, you like it's hard to say. Isn't it?
I'm an ally.
We believe we have reason to ask you a series of questions.
What reason?
We're not at liberty to say.
Then why am I here?
That's like being you're under arrest for what? Can't say. Like, excuse me.
Can't say it until we ask you some questions.
Yes.
Last Thursday, you were seen wearing a white and pink tie.
Can you do a catwalk properly?
80% of these sessions end with the admission of at least one prescribed behavior by the interviewee. Our batting average is now 1 resignation per day.
Oh, he's got to be so careful here. This is like the epitome of closeted hiding.
Yeah, you're right though. He does have to play it like.
It's been very cool.
And I feel like this is another one of those very relatable moments that a lot of gay people in particular have been through because of the putting on a brave like
that shield.
Yeah, that it is
veil.
exactly that, and trying not to give away something, and it is acting.
We were acting.
What is your marital status?
Single.
Ready to mingle.
Mr. Fuller, please get up and walk across the room.
Fucking hell.
No.
The catwalk test.
I was
Are you
joking,
joking?
and that's actually. Oh, I'd so be out.
Step, cha cha.
I'd so be out.
Superstar, where you from? How's it going?
What's the criteria?
The gentleman who left the unit last week. He stepped in front of a truck.
Unfortunately, we're seeing an average of 1 suicide per week.
You ever worry that someone might kill you instead?
Oh.
1 moment.
Has he crossed the line there?
You'll have to return tomorrow for a polygraph.
This is so
This
fucked.
is bad. This is bad.
Like I get, like we're laughing about it and making jokes about like it, but I think that's because that's like a natural sort of
Bit of a defensive mechanism.
because if we actually kind of like acknowledge what's going on for real,
It's sad.
I just can't. Yeah, I'm almost speechless. I can't imagine what that would have been like to go through. Like I said, I think fucking it being hard enough for us as young people, kind of like going through school and that, trying to hide shit. But then when you're like an adult back then, and you're literally like,
I think I'd resign on the spot. Like, I mean, why would you want to work for an institution like that?
But, like, the consequences of it as well, like, it's not just that we're getting people out. They're not only having one person a day, one suicide a week, because of the potentials of, like, one arrest probably that week of, you know, like...
Nothing seriously. You were all wrong for him, Fuller. He is deeply sincere, and you're going to hurt him.
Mr. Fuller, thank you for everything. You're wonderful.
You're fired.
You reported him.
Oh, she actually reported him.
I am wonderful. So why don't you just suffer?
Call your friend. Ask him. Convince him to set up a meeting. There is an AIDS anti-discrimination bill sitting on the governor's desk. I need to convince him to sign it.
How is Lucy? She's managing.
There is a
We've
child.
been managing for 7 years now, but it never really feels managed. Skippy, I can't make that call.
Why not? Wait. You think that by walking into that office with me, you'll be coming out?
I am married. I have a family, grandkids. I have a right to protect them.
And I have a right not to die!
Between drinks.
You know the bathhouses are closed!
God damn it.
So I'm sure you can find a back room still operating!
Fuck you!
God.
I mean, I'm all for Tim in, you know, what must be an unpleasant kind of, you know, quality of life, trying his best to make things happen for.
Well, I think it's
other
really
sufferers. And...
I think it's really quite amazing to see Tim as someone who is essentially like firsthand suffering with the worst of this disease, and campaigning and fighting. Like, it's a beautiful, yeah, exactly. It's a beautiful thing.
It just interests me that he's still this, like, I'm in the closet position on, you know, his public life after 20 years. He's not been like,
yeah,
okay,
but
I feel
think...
comfortable just like even acknowledging that side of me.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I think that's why it's really interesting, especially kind of what I said last time, in the way in which, like, they've almost got role reversal, and that he's kind of far more confident back in the 50s, and now, and whereas Tim is like this lost little soul here, they've kind of gone the complete opposite. And Hawk just hasn't had the journey that Tim has had because of, like, how each of them have, like, gone through it. And I feel like it sounds crazy, but even though Tim right now is dying in the 80s, he seems far more happy in his identity.
Very elegant.
There's the tie I was talking about. Where
does he dare wear it for the polygraph?
I like it.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know, 2 fingers to the man.
You'd go in like a full pink suit, just for shits and gigs.
Oh, careful. Careful, don't leave a mark.
Why don't you tell me the part that I'll find out anyway?
You want to find out information? Squeeze
Are
someone's nips.
Crippling nipples here.
No, they didn't want him, but he insisted on coming.
I could see you reaching for
Gene
that
and
fan.
I to the door. McCarthy's getting pressured to fire Roy.
No, I said too much.
Well, I do like how, like...
And you'll be there. My
you
boy's
know,
coming
it's...
up on
Okay, no eyes, don't jinx it! Does the tie just make it hotter?
I don't know, he could have at least gone for like
I think
a full
I might
Windsor.
need to invest in some ties now.
What kind of ties are we talking about? Goodness me. I mean...
Merry Christmas!
It's gonna be a white Christmas.
I reckon that's the first time he's gone down on him.
It's like feeding a penguin. Is that all was happening there? Never mind. Cut that.
Just want to be sandwiched in between them.
Never see them working out though, do you? When do they fit that into their schedule?
The stress of being in hiding all the time probably burns a lot of calories.
And the rest is sex. We should not be laughing so much in this episode. Honestly.
You've got to laugh at the bits where you can laugh, because otherwise you just cry.
Merry Christmas.
Is it ring? Cufflinks? Ooh, cufflinks would be nice. It is cufflinks. That is bold. That is real bold.
I can't bear being this happy.
Aww.
Sweet.
Aww.
Before you go, I need a favor. Will it hurt anyone? It might stop innocent people from getting hurt.
Of the bloke.
I'm not gonna lie though, that's a bit. I mean, I get it, it's sweet, but even I would be a bit. Even if I was into it, I'd be a bit like, wow, you just assuming that I'm gonna wear your. I mean, at least could have been like H&T. You know, Hawk and Tim.
Well, yeah.
He's
maybe.
fully
Yeah,
just
maybe.
like, no, I own you. You wear my name. Like, okay, bitch.
Yeah. No, I think it's quite sweet. I think it's really sweet. They're showing,
yes,
signs of.
I think it's presumptuous, but it's sweet.
It's showing signs of a relationship that isn't really a relationship, publicly.
Yeah, that's
kind of
true
what
as
it
well. And like
displays of affection.
Yeah, and like you say, displays of affection back then that kind of go
H&T
that are like big for them,
better,
but like yeah.
How are you?
Getting by.
How are you?
Getting by.
Oh, that was. There's like a shared recognition there. I don't think we've actually seen of like pain from both sides, and kind of dealing with it.
The same pain.
Well, yeah, it's similar because as much as essentially Tim has probably had to go his whole life not seeing Hawk, and now it's dying. Lucy's had to go her whole life kind of putting up with the fact that her husband is not fully in love with her. Like. It's the moment for someone.
Right, it's that kind of place, is it? I don't think that's what he came here for. I think, I'm just going to put this out there, I think maybe he had a little bit of a panic about seeing sex.
I think there's a fear of just like him being put in the submissive zone or the bottom zone.
Is that what we call it now?
Yeah. It's kind of like
it's an ick.
It's an ick, or it's a part of it. It's too uncomfortable to him. It's almost too gay. You know what I mean?
Right. What is a polygraph? How do we? Are we training heart rate? No, my God, this is like conversion therapy almost.
Self-conversion therapy. Maybe he's just like, I'll get it all out my system now.
Oh, I mean, hasn't he just spent the night with Tim? Oh, we are going to fail this test.
Don't think those two magazines are exactly comparable, but sure.
First lady.
I'd fail.
How did you pass the polygraph? Well, I pictured the first lady.
Have you ever frequented a Washington, D.C. establishment called the Chicken Hut at the corner of H Street and 17th?
No.
The Chicken Hut?
Have you ever been present at a Washington, D.C. establishment called the Cozy Corner?
Oh.
No.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but this is like that bit in Austin Powers where he's like, guacamole!
Mo! Bloody Mo!
Have you ever had inappropriate physical contact with a male foreign national?
No.
Oh, God, this is so painful.
Are we doing well? I don't know. Are we doing well?
Have you ever engaged in sodomy?
Don't answer that.
Or oral genital contact with another male?
Don't answer that.
No.
Have you ever given or received presents of a romantic nature? Have you ever considered yourself to be in love with another male?
Oh, don't tell me this.
Answer the question.
No.
fuck! I mean, I couldn't lie for shit. I can't hide a secret for shit, so like...
I think your blood pressure would be up through the roof anyway, so you probably...
Sodomy! Sodom, bye!
How'd I do? Not supposed to say. Yeah, what the hell? It's Christmas. Clean as a whistle.
Merry Christmas. Holy fuck. What an awful experience.
Oh, damn, Frankie.
Bursting out of that dress. I mean, it's not the nativity, is it?
Mary liked camels and donkeys and rode them both.
When the interrogator asked you those questions, how did you block out the memories? Keep your mind blank.
You pass with the absence of guilt. Guilt cranks the machine.
Ooh.
Did they ask you if you ever loved another man?
They did.
And did you think about Tim?
For a second.
And you passed. You're celebrating because you don't love Tim, or because you're such a damn good liar?
I'm not celebrating.
Stupid alcoholic fat Mick isn't gonna fire Roy Cohn, and Gerard David Shine is not going to Korea.
I've done my window shopping.
Meanwhile, in a toilet not so far away,
Christmas came early.
Okay.
And still in drag with the wig on.
Where is Tim?
Oh god, please tell me he's not dead.
No, he can't be dead.
Skippy, I'm sorry about earlier, okay?
No,
Listen
he
up.
can't be dead.
Call my friend and I'll ask for that meeting you want.
No, come on, we can't end an episode like that.
This is going to be really dark if that's
No.
the case.
Skip.
Please don't tell me this. What? Oh.
Where's Tim? The hospital. He had a seizure.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No.
It's just a fucking god. I get that they got to do cliffhangers, but really?
I don't think. I don't think Tim's going to
Survive?
I don't think Tim's going to survive at the end of this series. I'm going to be honest.
Don't worry, we still got young version of Tim. I mean, lots and lots to talk about in that one.
Yeah, I think that was more of like a kind of almost a little bit detached for us because it was very much about the kind of like the actions of what's going on and what was happening back then. That was so like impactful, and it was really hard to kind of comment because I don't think
really should have made jokes. But
well, I mean, it's hard to.
It's part of like trying to understand and compute what's going on here. I think.
But again, I think that one of the huge things about this series that is that like I've seen a lot of queer content in my time, but I've never seen anything that kind of like talks about this specific thing. So it's really interesting to see a drama tell that story. It's difficult as a queer person
raw
to watch it because you're like, oh, and I can't imagine. I would very interested to know how non-LGBTQ people watch this. And like their interpretations and their reactions, because I think not only is this something for our own community to be like, okay, whoa, it's educational for like.
Well, it's a part of history, isn't it?
Exactly.
So it's interesting, even if you can't fully put yourself in the shoes.
But it's also teaching and telling queer history to everyone.
This is an adult show.
Yeah, adult show with sex in drag.
Good representation.
Well, that's episode 4. I really am struggling to hold on to the end here, but we'll get there.
We'll make it. We'll make it together.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see you together in the next one.
Fare thee well. Bye.